It's a 6-horse field. Number 2150, number 1, Malarkey. Number 2, Miss Tyler. Number 3, Mr. Cracker. Number 4, Australiana. Number 5, Terror of a Saint. And number 6, Speedy Edie, and that in from trial number 7. Hoping to get back in the draw for the mobiles. Number 3, Mr. Cracker, and number 4, Australiana. I'm going to do one more try to get back in the races. Number 2, Miss Tyler. About to be set on their journey. Green lights on. And they're off and pacing. Coming out pretty well out wide there was Speedy Edie, also with Mr. Cracker. But Speedy Edie is going to make its way... it's Terror of Saint is going to make its way to the lead pretty quickly now. Also with Mr. Cracker going in behind that leader. Going back to pegs, there was Miss Tyler. Also with Malarkey back to pegs. Following it up was Australiana, and Speedy Edie is back last of all the tail in the field. So they're all found the positions, all in Indian file for the 6-horse field for the 3-year-old paces, and it's a pretty quick first half. And it's Terror of a Saint in front for Jack Law, hoping to lead all the way. In second position there was Mr. Cracker for Jack McKinnon. Also back to pegs was Miss Tyler for Glenn Douglas. Also with Malarkey, Fallon Tormey, Australiana for Alex Ashwood, and Speedy Edie for James Urbison at the tail end of the field. So no moves have been made yet. All in Indian file here still as they're making their way round in that corner. Heading into the front straight. Going to be getting at that bell for the 2150 as they slide down the tempo after a very quick first split, and it's Terror of a Saint in front. Also with Mr. Cracker in behind it. Miss Tyler, Malarkey, 4 back to pegs. Australiana second last, and Speedy Edie back last of all the tail in the field. Still no moves have been made yet. Still in the near file for the 6-horse field. That bell chimes. They've got a lap to go. Open up the tempo a little more quicker now for a quick last half, and it's still Terror of a Saint in front of Mr. Cracker in behind it. Miss Tyler in back to pegs, moving one off now. Hoping to follow up in the 1-1 was Malarkey. Following it up through back on the outside was Australiana. Speedy Edie taking a shortcut up on the inside as it passed the 800 metres. Heading down to Merritt Park, back straight for the final time. Past the Garrett's Orson and Bendigo sign, and it's still Terror of a Saint. Following it up in the deaf position was the stablemate Miss Tyler. Behind that leader was Mr. Cracker home for a sprint lane run. Malarkey in the 1-1. Also with Australiana to back on the outside. Going back on the inside there was Speedy Edie. They're past the 600 metres now. As approaching the 400 metres, round that corner heading out the back straight, and it's still Terror of a Saint with Miss Tyler out wide. In the 1-1 was Malarkey. Mr. Cracker, home for a sprint lane run. Australiana in to back on the outside. To back on the inside, Speedy Edie as they pass the lather up sign. Running around the Gladstone Road, Real Estate home turn, heading in the front straight for the final time. Miss Tyler putting his nose in front now of Terror of a Saint. Going out wide there was Australiana, but it's still Miss Tyler by 2 metres of Malarkey. Out wide there was Australiana. Malarkey trying to put his nose in front there. Out wide there was Mr. Cracker, but Malarkey is going to win it pretty comfortably. It's going to win on a hard hold. Malarkey in the second position there was either Australiana, Mr. Cracker, Miss Tyler, Terror of a Saint, and also Speedy Edie.